What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Iron Lion Breaks. Tonight we've got this 2024 Panini Flawless. I have the wrong title. Let me fix it real quick. I fixed my restream, not this one. I was going to say, we don't have Flawless right now. Aiden's already done that break. There we go. That looks more like it. Tonight we've got this 2024 through 2025 Topps Chrome UEFA Club Competitions Hobby 12-box full case number 3. Yes, guys, full case break right here. Looking for some absolutely insane stuff. Let me go ahead and get this shared over to the group, get everybody tagged up, and we will be on our way after our little bit of title mishap. I was like, I saw the word baseball. I was like, that doesn't add up. But there we go. That has been sent over to the group for you guys. Let me go ahead and grab my names super quick. Get everybody tagged up. We will be on our way. Not too many tags with this one. Some people bought multiple spots. I mean, multiple teams. Plus, there's only 20 spots total. It is a stormy day here in Colorado Springs. I don't know if anybody else is in Colorado Springs or experiencing storms where they are, but it is happening today for us. Working on these tags right now. We will be on our way shortly, guys. Almost done. Just one more. All right. There we go. Everybody has been tagged up. Go ahead and give them a few seconds to hop on in here. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and grab all these bags, all those tags. Jump on in here. Very excited for this product. Once again, 12 boxes, full case break. Let's grab all these boxes out super quick. There is 8. Grab our last 4. All right. There are all of our boxes. Let me get this other box moved out of the way. Let's get these pushed back real quick. And there we go. Let's go ahead and hop onto box number 1. Best of luck to all of you. 1 chrome auto per box. Looking for some of those case hits. Got the shadow. There's so many case hits, which is crazy. Shadow Etch, Radiating Rookie, Circle of Power, which those are tiered as well. But here we go. Go ahead and set that to the side. Grab our packs. We'll be on our way. I opened up a bunch of blasters of this the other day on Whatnot, and even that stuff was loaded. There we go. Empty box for you guys. Let's get started with pack number 1. Let's grab some mags. I wanna have to reach down for some mags on my side here. Looking for some amazing players out of this stuff too. But here we go, guys. Let's get started. Hobby there. There's a silver of Donnarumma. But yes, a bunch of different case hits and stuff to look for in this stuff. There we go. Archie Gray on the Wonder Kids. Love to see that. Looking for some numbered parallels as well. Got another silver here. I want a Watara. Got Endrick on the Wonder Kids. There we go. Heading over to Real Madrid. Probably my favorite team of all time. Was a massive fan of Gareth Bale. Then he switched over to Real Madrid during the Benzema, Cristiano Ronaldo period. And so, kind of became a Real Madrid fan. Fell in love with Benzema, Ronaldo. Got our first Pulsar. That one's going to be a Diaz. Heading over to Liverpool. Once again, there's going to be a lot of these that I'm going to get sleeved and top-loaded. Or just sleeved after the break. So if you see me not sleeve it and it's like a parallel, I'll make sure to get it afterwards. Got Bob on the silver. Who's on there? Furman. Okay. Let's just keep going through these packs. Haven't gotten our auto yet. Got another Pulsar. That one of Odegaard. Great player, Martin. And there we go. We've got Alessandro Garnacho for Manchester United on the Circle of Power. Again, those are going to be tiered. So this one, I believe, is just the Circle of Power. Then it goes High Voltage when it spans out a little bit more. And then Shockwave, which is the very rare ones. There we are. And have a great player, too. Garnacho is not a player to be slept on. Got our first parallel. It's going to be of Nicholas Otamendi out of 5 on the red Nebula. There we go. Nicholas Otamendi heading over to Benfica. Wow. What am I doing? I need a mag for that thing. Like I said, I want to have a mag party. First box giving us an out of 5 on the red Nebula. Love to see it. Wow. First number parallel is out of 5. That's a crazy way to start it off. But I'm not complaining. I've got like 6 or 7 stickers left. I want to use all of them. Let's grab a stand real quick, and then we'll keep it moving. There we are. Starting off with our first mag. Let's add to it. Still no auto. Still no auto yet. Got Golazo of Luis Diaz. And then Valverde. That one's going to be out of 225. Heading over to Real Madrid. On the green. What a gorgeous looking card there. Then got Sun on the base. Garnacho on the Pulsar. He is popping out everywhere. Hernandez on the Wonder Kids. And there's going to be a lot to sleeve after this break. There are just so many parallels, so many great players in this product as well. Silver of Brandt. We are almost done with box number 1. Still no sign of our auto. Got a silver. That one of Losada. Which does mean we are going to have 12 autos total, 1 per box. Silver of DePaul. Got a purple here. That one of Mattson. That one's going to be out of 299. On the purple parallel. Almost pink as well. That one's going to be heading over to Aston Villa. Garnacho just everywhere today. Got another purple. And there we go. Robert Lewandowski out of 75 on the auto. Are you kidding me? Heading over to Barcelona. There we go, Barcelona. I'm going to go ahead. That's probably a maggable one. Robert being an amazing player. It's not a rookie card by any means, but Robert Lewandowski, absolutely amazing player. Been playing for a long time. Out of 75 on the purple Nebula auto. That is crazy. 2 mags already in this first box, guys. This stuff is insane. There we go. Look at that. 2 mags already. Let's keep it going. Let's keep adding to it. Otamendi on the insert. Again, seeing a lot of familiar faces in this same box. Between Garnacho and Otamendi. Galazzo. Serial. On the Youth League, I think there's like 1 or 2 of those typically per box. So let's go ahead and get this base moved over. And we'll hop on to box number 2, guys. I'm going to get these other ones moved over that I need to sleeve up. Just so none of the cards are getting damaged. Here we go, box number 2. But wow, I knew the auto was coming. I was not expecting it to be Lewandowski. Let's go ahead and get this box opened up. And here we go, guys. Box number 2. Looking for another auto. Looking for some more numbered parallels. When is that case hit going to hit? Also, I think those circles of power, I think those are 1 per box in the hobby boxes. But I know they just continue to get more rare as the tiers that they go up in. Got a silver of Johnston. Bergvall on the Wonder Kids. I like those Wonder Kid inserts. They're extremely nice. Madsen on the silver Pulsar. Got a silver. I want a Francesco Camarda. Powell on the Wonder Kits insert. Collier on the Pulsar. Kamavinga on the silver. Then right after that, Luka Modric. Back to back for Real. Got a pink coming up here. And there we go. Out of 175, we have Nicola Barella. That one's going to be heading over to Milano. Still no sign of our auto yet. You know, we're at least expecting the one. And there we go. Our circle of power. It's going to be of Ricardo Pepi heading over to PSV Eindhoven. Like I said, I believe these are 1 per box, but they can go up in tiers. The high voltage being a little bit more rare. I think it's like 1 in every 2 boxes or something like that. And then the shockwaves being, I believe, 1 in every case. Or 1 per case. So I don't think they're guaranteed. But on average. Griezmann on the silver Pulsar. I want to hit a Yamal auto. That's what I want. Galazzo of Santiago. Then we have a teal That one of Cheeto Obi. That one's going to be out of 199. Love the teal nebulas in this product. There we go. Heading over to Manchester United. Cheeto Obi. Thought it might have been our auto for a second. Savinho on the Wonder Kids. Declan Rice. Fernandez on the silver. Another Wonder Kids. I wonder if Ethan Waneri. Great player in Ethan right there. Nico Williams. Still no auto. Both times. Topps is making us wait till the very end for our auto. It worked out well for us last time, though, with the Lewandowski. Got a pink here. And there we go. Alejandro Grimaldo out of 250 on the pink nebula. That one's going to be heading over to Leverkusen on the pink nebula. Grimaldo. And there we go. Jorge on the silver auto. Nice rookie auto there. Heading over to Monaco. Gorgeous looking rookie auto there. Isco on the end of that one. And there he is. First sighting of Yamal. Got a silver insert. That one to Morton. Silver there. That one's going to be a Julian. Last two packs for this box, and then we are on to box number 3, guys. And there we go. Phil Foden out of 50 on the gold nebula. Absolutely stunning card. There we go. I'm gonna put this one into a top loader for now, but I'll have to double check on this one because that one could be more than I expect it to be. Quentin there on the silver. And Alpha Saka. Getting some great players right now. Last pack for this box, guys. There's Luis Suarez. There's Fernandez on the youth. Gonna get this base moved over and we will keep it going, guys. Here we go, box number 3. Again, that Phil Foden could be more than I expect it to be. I know people are massive fans of him. Let's go ahead and grab all these packs. Keep it going. Let's add another mag. There was 2 in the first box. None in the second box. Maybe a potential one with Phil Foden. Not sure what his market's looking like right now, especially because it's not rookie. Let's go ahead. Hop on to box number 3. Looking for one more auto. Jimenez on the silver. Ter Stegen. Mbaye on the Wonder Kids insert. Tobias on the silver Pulsar. Silver of Lamine Yamal. There we go. Heading over to Barcelona. There we go, Barca. Can't go wrong with that. Hoping we can see him at least on like a numbered parallel or an auto would be crazy. There's watching on the Wonder Kids. But no, I'd love like a, or like just like a short print. Super short print. And there we go. We have our Circle of Power. This one's going to be of Warren Zaire. Heading over to PSG. Like I said, those are 1 per box. Still waiting. Hopefully we can get like a high voltage. Even better would be one of the shockwaves. There's Reed. Barcola on the silver. Got a teal Nebula. And there we go. Simmons on the teal. That one's going to be out at 199. The teal, I think, might be my favorite color in this product for the parallels. There's something so clean about it. I don't know if with Gallagher. Still no sign of our auto yet. Hoping it's a nice one. Got a green here. That one's going to be out of 125 of Marlon Gomez. That green and orange is trippy to look at. Elise on the silver Pulsar. And there we go. Let's see what the back serial says, but this looks like a high voltage. It looks like a high voltage. And let's see. Oh, I thought on the back that it had like a serial number. Because on my side it says 575 are the 3 numbers that we're looking for. But I am not seeing it at all. But that looks 100%. That has to be the high voltage. I'm going to go ahead and grab a mag for that one. Because I believe those high voltages is the highest tier for those Circle of Powers. But there we go. I said I wanted to see one. We had already pulled our Circle of Power out of this. Then we just go ahead and pull a higher tiered one after that. Oh, there it is. Right here at the end. CMP. Last 3 digits are 575. So that is going to be a shockwave. There we go. Of James Travanier. There we go. I'll have to look up the odds again. But I know it is much harder to come across those than either one of the other 2. And there we go. 3 mags already. Martinez on the silver after that. Of course, they have to put it in the short, like the smallest print ever in the corner. Also, still no sign of our auto yet. Still could have a big auto in here. Camarda on the Wonder Kids. There's Lamine Yamal on the Wonder Kids, ending off with Raskin. Oh, wow, this guy, his market right now is crazy. Between him and Endrick, it gets a little bit nuts. Silver of Amos. Looks like we got a pink Nebula coming up here. It's going to be of. There we go. Darvic. Noah Darvic out of 250 on the pink Nebula. Heading over to Barcelona. Cole Palmer on the base. Guys, and this is only box number 3. This stuff is insane. It's loaded. Let's keep it going. And there's our auto. Rayo Hatate on the auto. Gorgeous looking card there. That one's going to be heading over to Celtic FC on the silver auto. So many top loaders needed for this break. It's crazy. Mbappe on the base. Nice seeing settings of him as well. Benjamin Sesko on the insert. I love those inserts. I'd love to see one of those Munich ones, though. Those things are crazy. Agoa on the silver. Last pack for this box, and we are on to box number 4, guys. Looks like we got a Golazo. There we go. Ollie Watkins. And then Leonard Carl on the U21. Gonna get this base moved over and hop onto box number 4, guys. That was a great box. A great box. All right, and here we go. Box number 4. Let's keep it going. I'll have to look up the odds again, once again, for that Shockwave, because I can't remember exactly what it was, but I know it's much shorter printed than either of the other two. Empty box for you guys. And here we go. Looking for one more auto. It's crazy to think that we're going to have 12 autos total in this break, but I love it. Who doesn't love hits? Rodrigo on the silver. Seems like a lot of the numbered parallels in the hits want to stick till the end. They just throw out all the silver pulsars and all of that at the beginning. There's Olmo on the silver. Then once you get towards the bottom side, that's when everything starts popping out. There's Holland. There's Lamine Yamal once again on the Wonder Kids. Trying to look at the lighting of this. Nope, they look exactly the same. Like I said, that one kind of looked a little bit shinier. I didn't know if it was a silver Wonder Kids, but it does just look like a base. Looks like we got a blue coming up here. It's going to be of. There we go. Boniface out of 150 on the blue. Absolutely gorgeous. Heading over to Bayer. Leverkusen. Cole Palmer on the end. Got an orange here. On the auto out of 25, we have Timothy Weah. There we go. Heading over to Juventus. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Timothy Weah out of 25. I'm going to double check. Any personals in store? What do you mean? I'm going to look this up real quick, guys. I'm not sure if we have any in store or not. I would assume we probably have some. If not, I can make sure that we can probably get some over there for you. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and throw this Timothy. I didn't know what his market was looking at, but we're going to throw this into a mag. Timothy Weah out of 25 on the orange. Might even be gold. Auto. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I'll make sure I'll ask whoever's over at the store if they do have any. If not, I'll make sure we have some in stock for you. There we go. Added to our 4th mag. That is crazy. Ending off with Mbappe. Let's keep it going, guys. Our auto showing up early this time. That is a beautiful set of mags sitting up here. I'm going to run out of room, guys. Archie Gray on the base. There's Mikey Moore on the silver. I would love to hit Archie Gray auto as well. Mbaye on the Wonder Kids. What can we end this box off with? And then we'll hop into box number 5. Pepe on the silver. Pulsar. Watching on the Wonder Kids. Grimaldo on the silver Pulsar. Last 4 packs, guys, for this box. Before we hop on to box number 5. Nusa on the silver. Phil Foden. And there we go. Is that a 3rd one from this box? Is that a 3rd one, or am I just crazy? This one's going to be of James Tavernier. Oh, I just realized something. The one that we have in the mag back there is the same guy. Can we hit all 3 in this break? That'd be crazy. Can we hit the Circle, Power, High Voltage, and Shockwave? Also, I feel like that was our 3rd of this box. Maybe they were just loaded with them. Got a green here. And there we go. Fernandez out of 125 on the green. Nebula heading over to Barcelona. Barcelona not having a bad break right now. Got some great players on the team. Last pack for this box, guys. And we will keep it going as soon as I get this base moved over. Cole Palmer on the Golazo. And then we have Asensio out of 99. Raul Asensio out of 99 on the green parallel, heading over to Real Madrid. All right, let's get this base moved over and hop on to our next one. Here we are. I'm going to get these sleeved ones moved over as well. Box number 5. Looking for one more auto, as well as a bunch more hits on on some parallels. That's an empty box for you guys. Here we go. Obi on the Wonder Kids insert. Simmons on the silver. Mora on the silver. Again, looking for one more auto in this box as well. There's Lamine. Almost missed the silver. Holland on the silver pulsar. Heading over to Man City. Can't go wrong with that guy. Haven't had much Man City, but that's a good one coming your way. I'm actually going to get these top loaders moved over as well, because we're going to have to restart. Too many things that need to be top loaded in this product, guys. And there we go. Speaking of Phil Foden, he shows up on the Circle of Power. Heading over to Manchester City. There we go, Man City. Back to back there with the silver pulsar, Holland, and then Phil Foden. There's Mueller. I used to love Mueller, even though I hated the German team for beating Argentina in 2016 in the World Cup. I was not a happy person. Lewis Skelly on the silver pulsar. No numbered parallels in this box yet, but they're probably all waiting for us. Still looking for our auto as well. And there we go. We got Cheeto Obi once again, this time on the purple out of 299. Heading over to Manchester United. It has been the Manchester box between Manchester City and Manchester United. They just don't seem to stop. Losada on the base to end that one off. Gomez on the silver there. Pavlovich on the Wonder Kids. Got a pink Nebula. It's going to be of Samoas. Yao Samoas out of 175 on the pink Nebula. That one's going to be heading over to Sporting Club. Still no auto yet. Doesn't mean it's going to hide from us forever. Ethan Wheatley on the Wonder Kids. There we go. Donnarumma. Can we get another numbered auto? That'd be great. That'd be great. We already have an out of 25 of Weah and an out of 75 of Robert Lewandowski. Got a gold here on the auto of Destiny Udogie. Heading over to Tottenham. There we go on the gold auto, Destiny Udogie. There we go, Tottenham. Haven't seen much of Tottenham either, but what a great time to make a presence on an out of 50 auto. Silver of Gildas. Last pack for this box, guys. Then we'll move this base over and keep it moving. And there we go. Min-Jae Kim out of 75 on the purple. That one's going to be heading over to Bayern Munich. Ending off with Leao. Let's get this base moved over. Keep it moving, guys. Some amazing hits already. But I want to add to those mags. Our friends look a little lonely back there. But here we go, guys. Box number 6. This is going to mark the halfway point as soon as we are done with this one. Empty box for you guys. Here we go. Liberali on the silver. What do you mean, what in the Michael Owen is going on here? There's Endrick on the Wonder Kids. What in the Michael is going on here? There's Archie Gray on the Wonder Kids. Again, I really want to see one of his autos. That's like one of my top choices. I mean, top picks for what I could possibly pull in this. Archie Gray is such a great player. Bakayo. Nunez on the silver. Got a teal here. And there we go. We have Saka out of 199 on the teal parallel. Heading over to Arsenal. There we go, Arsenal. Better at Leeds. And there we go. Our circle of power is going to be of George. That one's going to be heading over to AS Monaco. Still looking for our auto from this box. And there we go. Sergio Aguero on the Tifo. Heading over to Manchester City. There we go. Are you kidding me? Tifo. Case hit. Manchester City. Stepping up in these last couple of boxes. Hitting the Tifo case hit. I love this I love this insert. It's so nice. And who doesn't love Sergio Aguero? Although I hated playing against him when people would have them on their ultimate teams. He was a fast boy. He was fast. Wow. Sergio Aguero on the SSP. Beautiful set of mags back there. Let's keep it going. There's Eto. And then after that, we have Isco. That one's going to be out of 250 on the pink. That one's going to be heading over to Real Betis. Unai on the silver. And there we go. Ronald Araujo on the green parallel, heading over to Barcelona. I love these like green negative ones. They are so clean. They are so clean. Ronald Araujo on the green parallel, headed over to Barcelona. Barcelona's doing great right now. Looks like we got a pink coming up here. It's going to be of Lucas Bergvall out of 250 on the rookie auto, headed over to Tottenham. There we go, Tottenham. I love these numbered autos. Lucas Bergvall on the pink auto out of 250 as well. Rodrigo on the insert. Last two packs for this box, and this is officially going to mark the halfway done point. And there we go. Nicholas Otamendi once again out of 199 on the teal parallel. This time on the insert. There we go. Heading over to Benfica. Martinez on the silver. Last pack for this box. There's Heskey there. Not the older Heskey. Let's get this base moved over. Keep it going with box number 7. We are officially halfway done, guys. What a great set of mags back there. Let's add to it. Keep it going. AC Milan needs some love. Carlos, I'm trying for you, man. I'm trying for you. Hey, we're only halfway done. This could be the AC Milan half. You never know. You never know. AC Milan needs some love. You know what I really want to pull? I want to pull one of the, I I think between the what is it? The Knights of Munich. I love those SSPs. And then there's Neuer on the silver. But then the why can't I think of it right now? I'm completely losing my thought process. There we go. Circle of Power. That one of William Saliba. And I am out of sleeves. So let me get some more sleeves. And some more top loaders while I'm at it. One second, guys. So I'll be right back. I know, it's been Barca, Tottenham. Hey, I will say, Real Madrid has been hitting a decent amount. Nothing up on the mag side right now, but they've been getting some nice inserts and some nice parallels. But yeah, no, not much for AC Milan right now. Like I said, Carlos, this could be the AC Milan half. You never know. Julian Brandt on the end of that one. Carlos, are you a AC Milan fan? There's Lamine on the base. Obi on the Wonder Kids. Valverde on the silver. Again, looking for another auto in here. And there we go. Obi out of 75 on the Wonder Kids parallel. That one's going to be heading over to Manchester United. Nice out of 75, too. Cheeto Obi. On the parallel. Arujo. Need to flip these around. They're upside down on me. It is messing me up. Right after that, we have a green. That one of Land. Tygo Land out of 225 on the green. That one's going to be heading over to Eindhoven. I love those green negatives. I keep saying it, but they are so nice. They are so clean. Eker to end it off. Jaden Dans. Brogio on the youth. I like those youth inserts. I think they're like 1 or 2 per box. I want to say 1. There's no on the silver. Still looking for that auto. I want another numbered one. Let's get a numbered rookie. Musiala on the silver. Ethan Wheatley on the Wonder Kids. Donnarumma to end it off. We got 7 packs left for this box, and we are on to the next one. There's Pavlovic on the Wonder Kids. Got a blue here. And there we go. Musiala out of 150 Heading over to Bayern Munich on the blue nebula. Bergvall on the silver. Got a teal here. There we go. Out of 199, Conrad Lamier on the auto. Heading over to Bayern Munich. What a gorgeous auto there. I knew it was coming at some point. Just didn't know when. There we go. Conrad Lamier on the auto. I said I wanted another numbered one, and we got it. Got another green here. And there we go. Luis Opineda on the green nebula. I love what Topps Chrome did with this product. The players really stick out on these parallels. And it's really nice to see. Rodri on the insert. Let's get this base moved over and hop into box number. What is that going to be? 8? I believe so. Box number 8, guys. Here we go. There we go, guys. Empty box for y'all. And here we go. Natali on the silver. Kevin on the Wonder Kids insert. Arnold on the silver. There's Powell on the Wonder Kids insert. There's Weah on the silver Pulsar. And there we go. Circle of Power. This one's going to be a Vinny Jr. heading over to Real Madrid. Like I said, I need to look up the odds again for the Shockwaves. Because we haven't even seen a high voltage. We've only seen the Shockwave and the Circle of Power so far. But the Shockwaves are the most rare to come across. Javi on the silver Pulsar. Guys, there's so many case hits in this stuff. It's insane. Uniken on the silver. Got a teal here. And there we go. Phil Foden showing up once again. This one's going to be out of 199. Heading over to Manchester City. You got 2 nice Phil Foden cards coming your way. There's Pau Victor on the Golazo. And then after that, we have Douglas Luiz out of 250. That's going to be a bookend, too. 250 out of 250. Douglas Luiz heading over to Juventus. Doku to end it off. There's Declan Rice on the silver. Then Endrick on the base. Haven't seen Endrick in a while. I think the last thing we saw was the Wonder Kids insert. Barcola on the Wonder Kids insert. We have not hit our auto from this box, I do not believe. Phil Foden showing up again. He's everywhere. And there we go. Out of 52, Tygo Land on the Topps parallel. Heading over to PSV Eindhoven. That is a sick looking card. I don't know how easy you can see it on the screen. But there you are. There we go, Eindhoven. Heading your way. Tygo Land out of 52. On the rookie Topps parallel. Got a green on the auto of Benjamin Sesko. There we go. I love that we keep getting numbered autos. That one's going over to Leipzig. There we are. Another auto. Wheatley on the end of that one. Last 3 packs for this box, guys. Then we'll hop on to box number 9. Ter Stegen. There's Archie Gray on the base. Watson to end it off. There's Son on the Golazo. Then Shea Lacey on the youth card. Let me get this base moved over super quick. We will hop on to box number 9. Here we go, guys. Box number 9. Last 4 boxes coming up. I want to end it up with a bang. 1 second, guys. There we go. All right, here we go. Let's keep it moving. It's crazy to think that we still have 4 more autos coming our way. There we go, guys. Empty box. Keep it moving. Griezmann on the silver. Another one of my all-time favorites. Odegaard on the silver. Bergvall on the insert. Davies on the silver Pulsar. Ethan on the Wonder Kids. Collier on the silver. Looking for that auto still. Matson on the silver. And there we go. We have Gallagher. Conor Gallagher out of 225 on the green negative. That one's going to be heading over to Atletico de Madrid. DeMarco on the end of that one. Still no sign of our auto yet. We know it's coming. Garnacho on the silver. There's Archie Gray on the base. And then Ter Stegen on the silver pulsar. Looks like we got 8 packs left. Savino on the Wonder Kids. Looks like we got a pink coming up here. It's going to be of Madison out of 175, heading over to Tottenham. There we go, Hotspurs. Campbell on the end of that one. Is it gonna be time for another numbered parallel? I mean, another numbered auto? I hope so. And there we go. There's our circle of power. It's going to be of Usman Diamande. That one's going to be heading over to Sporting Club. Noah Darvish to end that one off. And there we go. Julian Duranville out of 5 on the Rookie Stars auto. Headed over to Borussia Dortmund. Wow. Out of 5. Julian Duranville on the red auto. What a sick auto. Ending off with Isco. I'm going to go ahead and grab a mag for that one. But there we go. BVB, Borussia Dortmund, whatever you want to say. What a massive auto heading your way. We had an out of 5 earlier on a red nebula of Otamendi. And that's stepping it up a little bit on the auto. It is a mag party, guys. We're having fun. We still have 3 boxes left. Running out of stands, running out of rooms for mags. He could fit in there right next to Weah. But here we go. Let's finish off this box and open up box number 10. Got a blue here. And there we go. It's going to be of Ernie Engels out of 150 on the blue nebula. That one's heading over to Celtic. All right, let's get this base moved over. Hop onto box number 10 here in just a second. I'm going to have so many cards to sleeve and top load after this, guys. It's crazy. It is crazy. Speaking of top loaders, let's get those moved over. Here we go. Guys, this stuff is loaded. This stuff is insane. We have 6 mags, and we still have 3 boxes to go. I'd be amazed if we don't at least add 1 more mag. I want to see one of those Knights of Munich. I don't know if it's possible since technically we already hit a case hit with the Tifo. But there's always a chance, right? Empty box for you guys. Here we go. Box number 10. Van Dyke on the silver. Pulsar. There's Lamine on the Wonder Kids, heading over to Barcelona. He's like Shohei Ohtani. No more rookie logo, but his cards still sell for crazy numbers. Him or Paul Skeens. Douglas Luiz on the silver. Guys, make sure you hop on over to the website as well and check out the breaks that we do have available. Some super cool stuff up. Some stuff that's super close to breaking. I haven't even been able to check since we started. But here we go. We got a green. And there we go. Darvish out of 125 heading over to Barcelona. Barcelona already has 2 great cards from this box coming their way. Guys, check out those breaks that we do have. If you guys are interested in seeing some more of this, we do have some more posted on the website right now. So check that out. Or if you're interested in seeing something else, there are multiple things at single digits. And there we go. Seni Meulu on the silver auto. Heading over to PSG. There we go, PSG. Mbappe to end that one off. Just because we hit our auto doesn't mean it's over. Still plenty of things to look for. Morgan Rogers on the silver. And there we go. Marcus Thuram out of 25 on the Orange Nebula. And there we go. Heading over to Milano. Out of 25. What a gorgeous card. De Jong after that. Antoine Griezmann, and then Shea Lacey on the youth. Diamande on the silver. Grimaldo on the silver. Watching on the insert. There's Wirtz on the silver Pulsar. Mbaye on the Wonder Kids insert. Zaire. Last 4 packs here. And there we go. Got Mark Bernal on the Circle of Power. Heading over to Barcelona. There we go, Barca. There's Reed. Pepe on the silver. Last 2 packs here, guys. Then we'll hop onto our last 2 boxes. There's Killian. And then right after that, we have Kenan Yildiz on the pink. That one's going to be out of 250. Heading over to Juventus. Last pack for our 10th box. Got a teal. And there we go. Oli Barbaretta on the teal. That one's going to be out of 199. That one's going to be heading over to Athletic Club. Gallagher to end it off. Going to get this base moved over. We'll hop on to our last 2 boxes, guys. Here we go. Second to last box. Well, we still have 2 more autos. Can we get another numbered auto? That is the question. I think we've only had a couple base autos out of this whole case. Empty box for you guys. Here we go. Hernandez on the silver. Kevin on the insert. Zaroli on the silver. Yoni on the Wonder Kids. Almost missed the Endrick on the end of that one. Again, that guy's market's crazy. There's Warhurst on the silver pulsar. No sign of our auto yet. Kellyman on the silver. Quenda. Nice little sighting of him as well. Got a pink Nebula. And there we go. Diamande. Out of 250. Usman Diamande on the pink Nebula. That one's going to be heading over to Sporting Club. There's Ethan Wheatley on the base. Pow. Nice little sighting of Pulisic there, too. Got to support our come on Atletico Madrid auto. Chris wants it. There's Bakayo, Dembele, and then Gil. A Griezmann auto would be crazy. A Griezmann auto would be crazy. Archie Gray on the base. Watkins on the silver pulsar. That I would go absolutely insane for. I want a dual auto so bad. Barcola on the insert. Yeah, no, any superfractor. I've only ever pulled one. Oh no, Carlos. Oh no, got a purple here. And there we, speaking of Antoine Griezmann, we pull out of 299 on the purple parallel. That was a very weird coincidence right there. That was very strange. Carlos, who else do you have? I know you have AC Milan. Check on the end of that one. Yeah, that was a crazy sequence of events there. Looks like we do have our circle of power coming up here. It's going to be off. There we go. Eduardo Camavinga for Real Madrid on the circle of power. Once again, still no high voltage, which is crazy. We pulled the one of the rarest one. We pulled the rarest one in Chelsea. In Chelsea, he says. Well, I'm hoping for the best of luck on these last two. Maybe a color match here on this blue. And there we go. Furashi on the auto out of 150. Heading over to Celtic. There we go. I said I wanted a numbered auto. We got it. Heading over to Celtic. Kyogo Furashi. Mbaye on the end of that one. Last two packs here, guys. Then we will hop on to our very last box. And there we are. Are you kidding me? Shadow Etch. Antoine Griezmann. Are you kidding me? I think I know what's better than an auto. SSP Antoine Griezmann on the Shadow Etch. That is crazy. I just brought up his name once, and then he shows up twice on a numbered parallel and then a Shadow Etch SSP. Chris, this is the craziest sequence of events I've seen. I said Antoine Griezmann auto would be crazy. They said, yeah, Antoine would be crazy, but here we'll give you a case hit instead. And a numbered parallel as well to match it. Wow. Shadow Etch Antoine Griezmann. What a card. 2 case hits in this case. We have the Tifo Sergio Aguero. Then just pulled the Antoine Griezmann on the Shadow Etch. I don't even know where to set this guy up. Like I said, we don't have a whole lot of room. There, he's showing right now. We'll show him at the end. Julian Brandt on the insert after that. Now I just have to mention Julian Alvarez. Well, you never know. Got a purple here. And there we go. Utara out of 75. On the pink Nebula, heading over to AS Monaco. Wow, guys, look at how many mags there are. 7 mags. That is insane. All right, guys, let's get this base moved over and hop onto our very last box. Wow, this has been an insane break. So much good stuff out of it. 2 case hits. 1 for Man City, 1 for Atletico Madrid. And I tell you what, I'm really rooting for Chelsea. I'm really rooting for Chelsea, and I'm really rooting for AC Milan. Because he has been here in support the whole time. Everybody wish him good luck. Can we hit a... I want a super fractor. I think we can end it off with a super fractor, right? Empty box for you guys. That'd be amazing. Like I said, I've only ever pulled 1 super fractor. And it was for soccer, but it was for MLS. When they dropped theirs. I can't remember what it... I can't remember if it was an auto or not. But it was a rookie. Not a big one. But, who knows? He might develop and be insane. But I'd love to pull a second super fractor. Oh, there we go, Chris. That's what we love to see. He said pulling for you, Carlos. Carlos, we're pulling for you. Savino on the insert. Looking for Chelsea or AC. Can we do it for him? Got a blue here. And there we go. Ollie Watkins out of 150. Heading over to Aston Villa. On the blue parallel. Love the team support there. Said, I'm rooting for you, Carlos. Ethan Waneri. He's a great player as well, Ethan. I also really like him because he has the same name as me as well. Got a purple here. And there we go. Ian Matson out of 75 on the purple auto. Heading over to Aston Villa. Going back to back on parallels. One of those is gonna be an auto. There we are. Isco on the end of that one. Can we pull one of those super low numbered parallels? Can we get another gold or something? Jude Bellingham on the silver there. Girassi on the silver. Let's end this box off with the bang and this break. It's been awesome, but let's keep it going. Jaden Heskey. I'll click a variation photo of Heskey that time. There's Jamal. Barrios after that. Bootlin on the silver. Bergvall on the Wonder Kids. Powell on the Wonder Kids. Last 5 packs here. And there we go. We finally got one. We finally got one, guys. That is going to be the high voltage, I believe. It should say 574. And yes, it does. High voltage SP. That one's going to be of Warren Zaire Emery. And we got one. Now we got one to match everything. One to match everything. There's Ramos on the silver. Savona. And there we go. Kareem out of 299. Kareem Adeyemi. Heading over to Borussia Dortmund, BVB, whatever you want to call it. I've always called him BVB. Although Borussia Dortmund is kind of cool to say. But and there we go. Is that who I think it is? Rodrigo de Paul for Atletico Madrid. On the circle of power. And I am all out of my 35s next to me. But that's okay. A 55 will work just fine. Last pack, guys. See if we can't have any last pack magic. Let's end it off with something. We do have a pink. And there we go. Kylian Mbappe out of 175 on the pink nebula. Heading over to Real Madrid. There we go, Real. But wow, what a break. Crazy break. I'm going to get this base moved over. We'll hop into a recap, and then I'll let you guys go. All right, let's get this set up. Get these top loaders moved over. Guys, you want to see how many top loaders were in this thing? Look at that. That's not even the hits. That is not even our hits. Let's see. We're going to go these two at the bottom. Go this one. There we go. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. If you guys want to see what you did pull, go ahead and stick around. I'm going to do a little bit of a recap real quick, and then I'll let you all go. But starting us off, we have George Elikena on the silver auto. That one's going to be heading over to AS Monaco. Up next, we have Phil Foden for Manchester City on the gold nebula. Up next, we have Rayo Hate on the silver auto. That one's going to be heading over to Celtic. Up after that, we have Destiny Odogi on the gold auto out of 50, heading over to Tottenham. Up next, we have Lucas Bergvall on the pink auto. That one's going to be out of 250, also heading over to Tottenham. Up next, for Bayern Munich, we have Conrad Lamer on the teal auto. That one's going to be out of 199. Up next, we have Tygo Land on the out of 52 tops parallel. I'm going to get that a little bit closer. You guys can see that parallel. Absolutely sick. That one's going to be heading over to PSV Eindhoven. Then we've got Benjamin Sesko for Leipzig out of 99 on the green auto. Up next, we have Seni Meulu on the silver auto. That one's going to be heading over to PSG. Up next, we have Marcus Thuram on the orange nebula. That one's going to be out of 25, heading over to FC Milano. Up next, we have Kyogo Farashi out of 150 on the blue auto, heading over to Celtic. Up next, for Aston Villa, we have Ian Matson on the purple auto. That one's going to be out of 75. And then we have our mag starting us off on the Shockwave SSP. It's going to be James Tavernier heading over to Rangers FC. Absolutely sick on that Shockwave. Then up next, we have Nicholas Otamendi out of 5 heading over to Benfica on the red nebula. Up next, we have Robert Lewandowski. This one's going to be out of 75 on the purple nebula auto, heading over to Barcelona. Up next, we have Timothy Weah out of 25 on the orange nebula auto, heading over to Juventus. Up next, we have Julian Duranville out of 5 on the auto, heading over to BVB. Absolutely crazy. Up after that, we have 2 more SSP/case hits. Starting us off, Shadow Etch, Antoine Griezmann, heading over to Atletico Madrid. Absolutely insane. And last but not least, Sergio Aguero on the Tifo, heading over to Manchester City on the case hit. Wow. All right, guys, that is going to do it for this break. I appreciate you joining me. Make sure you hop on over to our website. Check out the breaks that we do have available. There might be something that you're interested in. Some amazing stuff coming out of this. So if you guys are interested in seeing more of it,